Hello folks, I am the old sergeant. The Wuhan Coronavirus is continuing to be a worldwide threat. Here is some recent information I have consolidated. As we cannot trust the Chinese government, we can only go with the best open source intelligence we have. The danger factors of the virus. It survives hot, humid climates as well as cold, dry climates. It is airborne. Surface transmission. Long survival time for virus on surfaces. Aerosol transmission. Water droplets. Ocular surface transmission. It can be caught through the eyes, making the mask ineffective. It is killing people of any age and health range. Incubation period is up to 24 days. 14-day quarantine periods is ineffective. Recovered patients can be reinfected. Various reports. Coronavirus 2019 NCOV. Global cases by Johns Hopkins is now officially over 43,000 with over 1,000 deaths. For accuracy, add 1 or add a 0 to the end of each of these numbers. A Chinese doctor with contacts inside China reports 250 plus million are quarantined, 100 or 1.5 million confirmed cases, and over 50,000 deaths. Estimated actual number of cases in Wuhan by end of January at 58,000 rather than the 12,000 reported. 5 million people left Wuhan before the quarantine and is spreading the virus throughout China. Satellite chemical imaging shows indications of mass human cremations. 72 countries have travel bans to China. The World Health Organization Director General reports coronavirus represents a grave threat to the world. Patients and staff are getting coronavirus in the hospitals. Cruise ships are in quarantine. Crews now getting infected. There are 130 cases on a cruise ship docked in Japan. China forcibly arresting and putting people in quarantine camps. China now not counting asymptomatic patients even if they test positive for the virus. China is not counting anything that they can say was caused by something else, like pneumonia, which is what the coronavirus causes. Governments are underreporting cases, especially the Chinese government. Governments are not quarantining effectively. Food and other necessity shortages are occurring within China. China economy is in collapse with world economy in danger. The test kits have run out. 49 crematoriums are working 24/7, burning 1,200 bodies a day in China. The outbreak is in half of China. Chinese police tracking down and executing people leaking information on social media. Chinese military, police, and government officials are getting the virus, causing increased stability. Once your government fails and your police and your military collapse, there is nothing but utter chaos and nobody to help. As you can imagine, eventually people like the military and police are going to be worrying about protecting their own families rather than everybody else. Chinese authorities are welding whole apartment buildings shut, welding the people in, so there's no way out. What if there's a fire? Chinese doctor under the risk of death reports on 4chan from a hospital that 99% of pneumotic patients are removed and do not return. Fever and sudden death is near 30%. The Center for Disease Control says, obviously, in China, they are in mitigation stages. They're really now beyond containment. Action plan. Stock up on several months of food. This may sound ridiculous, but it's necessary. Stock up on other necessities such as toilet paper and soap. Get food seeds and a way to grow food. Stock up on tradable items including gold and silver. A lot of that, maybe more for the rebuilding stage. Get a gun if you don't have one. Stock up on ammunition to protect yourself and your family against desperate people looking for food. Know your neighbors and have plans for group protection. This may seem alarmist, folks, but this is as serious as it gets. I am the old sergeant. Stay informed, stay active, stay prepared, stay vigilant.